Hi guys, it's Miss Amy. I miss you very much. I hope you are all well. And today I'm going to show you how to do finger knitting. So it's knitting where you don't have to use any knitting needles. So all you need really is some yarn. I chose this as my yarn today. And then some scissors. Make sure you get an adult's okay to use these. And then a chopstick. If you don't have chopsticks, anything the shape will do. So you could use like a butter knife or, so like a spoon or something like that. But something that's safe and not too sharp. And let's get started. Okay, so you take your yarn, and I numbered my fingers because some of you might do better with numbers. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'll use this strip of yarn here, and you put it between your thumb and your first finger, and then you go around finger number 2 in the front, your middle finger, behind finger number 3, your ring finger, and then in front of finger number 4, your pinky. And then you loop around your pinky, and then in front of 3, behind 2, and in front of 1. And so right now it should look like this. And then you're going to start with finger number 2, behind 3, in front of 4, and then loop it, and then go in front of 3, behind 2, and in front of 1. So you're going to notice that you have 2 different loops on each finger. So what you're going to do when you're going to knit is you're going to take the bottom loop and then put it over the top loop. So you just squeeze your finger in there and then put it in that top loop. So you go from 2 to 1 loop, and then you just keep going like that. So you take the bottom loop, put it over your finger, and then the bottom loop over your finger, and then the bottom loop over your finger. If it gets too tight, that's fine. Just wiggle your fingers a little bit to loosen it up. So make sure things are nice and tight. There's no real slack parts. And that's your first row. And then we're going to go to our second row. So again, we always start with finger number 2, your middle finger, in front, and then behind finger 3, in front of finger 4, loop it, in front of 3, behind 2, and in front of 1, and then use your thumb to hold that top loop down, and we take the bottom loop, put our finger through it, and put it over the top. So bottom loop, over the finger, and then behind it, and then you keep going. Oh, it's a little tight. That's okay. All right, and then bottom over top with 4. Okay, so it's going to take you a little bit before it actually looks like something. So I'm going to do this just to kind of show you what it looks like when it takes shape. So it's going to take just a little bit, and if you get frustrated, don't worry, you've just started, so if you need to start over, that's fine, but the more you do it, the more practice you'll get, okay? So do it tight, but not too tight, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm going faster so I can just give you a quick example. Don't feel like you have to go this fast. All you have to do really is remember the order, and then you can just go at your own pace. And once you get the hang of this, which might take a little bit, but if you're patient, it's worth it. You can do this while maybe you're doing other things. You could do this maybe while you're listening to music or watching TV or just trying to relax, because this is pretty relaxing. Oh, squeeze my finger. Okay. So it's going to start to look like this. And if you need to take a break, you can take a break. So all you have to do is take this, start with finger 4, and then just slip it under that finger 4. And this is if you have to go and do something, you can come back to it. So it's going to look like that. You do the same thing with finger 3. So put this over like that and up, and then that one's free, and then you're going to do the same with number 2. Flip up through the loop. Okay, and then number 1. Okay, so it's going to look like this. And then all you have to do is when you're ready to come back to it, put this loop is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. And then I'm going to show you an example of what I made. It's a big long scarf. I used a lot of yarn, but you don't have to use that much. I mean, a scarf that length would be pretty cool. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well, and if you have any videos that you'd like us to make, just let us know. You can contact us, or you can just put it in the comments. Alright, bye guys!